And we are live, folks. Welcome back to the Arcane Apocalypse, a Dungeons & Dragons real play where we use Lego as our scenery and our players take on the role of adventurers who started out their careers in the modern present-day world in their various walks of life. However, now they've been flung 8 years into the future, where the world has turned into this magical apocalyptic wasteland, where monsters and giant creatures and magic seems to rule the day, and what conventional technologies we have that still seem to work don't work quite exactly as we've expected. And many of them seem to blow up in our faces if we don't modify them to accommodate them to the new world. Now, before we jump into the action and catch up with what the gang has been doing, we're going to take a minute. We're going to run down and do quick intros. Let's go ahead and hear from the squad. Let's go ahead and get your character's name, a brief bit about what they were like before the apocalypse and what they are like now. What are they up to now in the apocalypse here? We will start with Nathan and Ro. Let's kick it off.
Hi, I'm Agent Knox. In the modern day, I was a acquisitions agent for the Syngeni Corporation. Post-apocalypse, I am a monk looking for the remnants of his corporation and traveling with these guys.
Hi, I'm Ro. Before the apocalypse, I was an elite service robot made by the Syngeni Corporation. And now I do a lot of magic and hang out with these guys and potentially looking to see if I can find any of my brother and sister robots out there.
Also, what's significant about you now? What's a big thing that changed?
Oh, right. I was a robot and now I'm human. I forgot that part.
She's a real girl now, folks.
I'm just getting so used to. I'm getting so used to being human.
Like your brain doesn't even process it quite yet.
Just,
like, I am.
I forgot what it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm Kai9X. Before the apocalypse, I was a pile of audiovisual and computer equipment. Then a temporally transposed Leonardo da Vinci, known as the Great Leon, constructed me into a construct who's tasked with determining and cataloging the reality that we now live in.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm Dr. Hermes Sanguine. During the present day, I was a veteran former Special Forces doctor, and now I'm a human fighter trying to keep my daughter alive and adventure with my friends.
How's it going? I am Curtis playing Rev, and pre-apocalypse I was a small town pastor, and now post-apocalypse I am a Goliath cleric, currently trying to get to my family, but kind of tag it along with this group and seeing where life takes us, and that's it.
And
I promise we'll get you there.
Eventually, one day. And I am your Dungeon Master, Bill, and I am super excited to tell you about what we've got going on this week here on the Arcane Apocalypse. Now, starting with what happened last time, or a little refresher overall for those who may have forgotten. Our group has been traveling east, deep into Lootling territory. The Lootlings being this race of sentient raccoon folk who are apparently at war with the werewolves, of which Hermes Sanguine's daughter has now become a member. we've finally made our way to St. Louis City, the remnants of St. Louis, and the capital of the Lootling territory, where the Loot Lord, the most powerful and greatest of the Lootlings, sits on his throne inside the Cathedral Basilica of St. Louis. We've just recently freed Hermes' daughter from a prison cell, and now have made our way back to a safe house where we are recovering and planning our next move of attack. We do know for a fact that the Loot Lord is now planning to assemble an army to march east across the river in order to declare war on the werewolves. Because, of course, Hermes' daughter being on this side of the river means she's been violating the peace treaty and has broken the rules. And of course, Loot Lord does not like that because, well, yeah. He's not happy about it, we'll just say that. Anyway, we now pick back up with the group sitting around the breakfast table in the safe house here in Loot Level 2, the kind of mid-tier suburb of St. Louis City, as we prepare our next plan of attack. Take it away, folks.
Those donuts were really good.
There was donuts.
What was your favorite?
If you tell me there's a Boston cream donut in there, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's my favorite donut.
They're gone. They got eaten.
There was.
were
They're
you?
gone?
Yeah, your daughter
They were
likes them too.
sitting there.
I don't know if you happen to look in the sky
only
and see something
had
and say, is
a
it a
few.
bird? Is it a plane? It's Superman, but I was flying through the air with my daughter.
So I
strapped
just
to my
want
back.
to clarify that those donuts were sitting there at the safe house after you got there, and there was plenty of time for you to eat one. Could have eaten one while I made dinner. Could have eaten one before I made dinner.
Yeah, wasn't there a whole bit about the donuts helping wake her up? That was like a whole
Yeah,
subplot
Liliana
last
ate it.
episode.
Liliana ate a bunch of the donuts.
Yeah, you were feeding her
Those donuts were sitting there.
All
I
right,
mentioned
reset the
multiple times.
timeline.
Hey,
Reset the
everybody,
timeline.
there are no.
Hermes, did you hit your
Yeah.
head last night? Are you suffering a little PTSD, a little
I'm
trauma
not
here?
a
Is your
real
brain
person
a little?
right now, okay?
He
I'm
hasn't
not a
hit his
real
head
person.
recently
Is this
enough.
real life? I'm David after dentist right now. Is this real life? Like this is. Oh my god.
This is cool.
All I was
Whatever.
asking is what's your
My
favorite donut,
is
but
Boston
I mean,
cream donut. You know, Boston cream.
sorry you missed that one. That was
There was
definitely in there.
there was only one, but I think it was gone by the time we got back to the safe house.
I probably
Oh.
ate it. Let's
I
be
mean,
real.
it's the one Boston cream donut. It's
That's the first one to
Yeah.
go. It's the first
I
one to
had
go.
to try one of every kind because I'd never had donuts before.
I'd love to
Boston
think
creams
that
are
you
kinda
tried one
overrated.
bite of every kind.
That's definitely what I
ate
did.
one bite of all
man.
12 and put them all back.
Even the double, I just took one bite of every single one.
Oh goodness.
What about you, Nox?
What's you guys' favorite donut?
I like the plain cake donuts.
Plain
Yeah,
There's a
cake.
simplicity in it.
Are you not awake yet? Are you okay?
No. There's like a simplicity in it. Like if the product itself is good, you don't need all the other stuff.
Yeah, I totally
but the
agree
other
with
stuff
that.
is like tasty.
I mean, like
A good old
powder's
fashioned-
messy. It leaves like fingerprints. Glaze is so messy, and like I can't stand the texture of it. Chocolate is just really unnecessary. Sprinkles are for fools. Really, it
Got a good
adds
point there.
mess to a meal that doesn't need to be there. Like if
That
you're just
really makes me sad. That made me sad.
That response made
You don't
me
even
want
like
to commit war crime.
sprinkles?
Oh. Sorry, my favorite donut is basic. I didn't think that would be offensive.
It's not the fact that it's a plain donut that it's the fact that you think sprinkles are for fools.
They get
No.
everywhere.
That I agree with. They don't
They're
taste like
coarse.
anything.
Do you
They're
not like
just chalk.
sand either?
I don't like sand.
Do you
No,
not like
No,
sand either?
sand is the worst. Wet sand in particular.
It's coarse.
Anakin
It gets
Skywalker
everywhere.
had
Have
it
you even
right,
seen
dude.
that one yet?
Who?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just talking about sand.
Uh-huh. It's just
Anyways.
it's like coming out of your subconscious. It was in there
God.
somewhere.
One of my clients made me watch Star Wars with them before when I was a robot. So it's all
You had clients with good taste
little
then.
bits and pieces.
Hmm.
Some of them. We won't get into that. Anyway,
All right, Rev.
yeah.
Since I answered, you have to.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the same boat. Just a good kind of old-fashioned donut is the way. I'm not a big fan of all the random crap.
From the man
lie.
of God himself.
Not
Yeah,
a
that's
fan
the
of all the random
that's
crap.
the donut that is blessed.
I'll take that.
All the
So
extra stuff.
You just
know.
like
It's all vanity. It's all vanity.
communion
And that's
donut.
not a.
That's what you
Communion
like.
donut.
Yeah, whatever.
Kai,
works for you.
Shelf stable, they last for years.
I know that
like,
you didn't have any of the donuts, but
nutritionally dense.
what donut did you like the look of best?
Oh, well, that's an interesting question. I think that the most interesting donut to look at is probably the one covered in sprinkles. It is the most colorful donut and
Yeah.
has the most variety to the way that they look. I can't weigh in on the flavor of the donut, but it is certainly the most appealing. I also like the little hole in the middle. That feels like an
Yeah.
unnecessary but fun addition.
Do
Whimsical.
you want to hear something really fun, Kai?
Yes.
Is it fun?
The
Always.
center of the donut. They sell the center of the donut, and they call that a donut hole.
Mhm.
But it's just like
But
a
that is-
sphere. Of donut.
That's logically inconsistent. It is itself not the hole. It is the cutout.
It's actually
Yep.
called a
It's the
munchkin.
thing.
Widely accepted back in my day. Nobody questioned it.
It's a
Hmm.
munchkin.
Where-
Yeah, pretty much.
What?
Those are called munchkins.
I
Hmm.
don't know.
Wasn't Munchkin an offensive term for small people?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh,
Not
At one
No.
point. At one point.
I don't know what my favorite donut
wouldn't
is yet
know.
because
I'm
I
all
haven't had them all.
Inclusive and
whoa.
not offensive unless it's war crimes, and then I'm still all inclusive.
All right, Sanguine, you've mentioned war crimes twice at breakfast.
Yeah. You're thinking something.
I just we were talking about donuts.
I'm just itching
and
for a fight.
we got
I'm
weird.
spoiling for a fight.
Yeah, it happens.
It's understandable. You're holding it together surprisingly well. So
As you say this, you hear Liliana go, ugh, ugh. She finally like crawls out of bed and comes out. Speaking of a fight, they said
Wait,
the Loot
wait,
Lord's planning a war.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. But Liliana, what's your favorite donut?
My favorite donut?
Yeah.
Obviously Boston cream.
Aw.
That's my girl.
that's so cute.
Right. Like I said, that's why there were none
You
left.
take after your father.
Hmm. Yep, I suppose.
All right, now we can get to the war.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Apparently I was trespassing in their territory and it broke some sort of treaty.
Okay, you're saying
And-
this like you didn't know that there was a treaty.
Well, I became a
Working it.
werewolf here, so
Yes,
I'm
but when we
learning
first
as
met
I
you, you
go.
told us that you were.
Yeah, well, it
Yeah.
sounds like a skill issue.
I don't
To be
think.
fair.
So you're
I
saying
didn't know-
what you probably weren't aware of the treaty, and then
Well-
you were made a werewolf, and you were just trying to get back, and then they were like,
right.
"You can't
and,
be here. You broke the treaty."
well, I knew there was a treaty, but it's a lot more serious than. So apparently, have you seen Star Trek? It's like the neutral zone.
No, I haven't.
see.
Star Trek.
Tell me
I've
all about
seen
it.
Star Trek, but I don't really know the neutral
You're
zone.
not allowed to go in
Was
or
that in
cross the
Voyager?
river, or it's war. Apparently, I didn't know it was like that bad.
Oh.
I think they were trying to like play down the danger.
So what you're
but
saying
now
is
I'm
like
the only one
you
left.
caused
So,
Everybody else is dead?
war.
well, it was just me and out of character DM. I forget his name because I knew he was gonna die.
I mean, I'm glad, because I didn't like that guy anyways. He wasn't good enough to date my daughter. But,
So yeah, for context, quick
Wow,
little
so he just-
flashback.
so he
It was-
deserves to die?
It was her and two werewolf buddies. The one werewolf died when you guys were fighting the zombie T-Rex with them,
Elias.
Elias.
and the other one. Do you happen to have the name there, or was Elias the one that
No,
lived?
Elias is
Elias
the
was the
one.
one that lived.
Okay,
We
well
never
now the
got to talk
lootlings
to the
killed
other
him.
one.
So
Great.
Wow.
yeah,
So
so
that sucks.
yeah, they killed Elias to make an example, and then kept me because they said I was more valuable or something like that. I don't know.
oh,
That's weird.
so
Are
sorry.
you okay?
I feel
This is not
fine
so-
now. That glittery spray sure fucked me up, but did I say something
I
funny?
mean-
Kind of.
No.
Just don't hear people say that often.
I'm gonna like
So,
push
tell-
Hermes to the side and be like, Hermes, like, be a little bit more sensitive. She's just like, she's going through a lot.
She didn't seem
Now,
upset.
Lily-
I mean, she's not broken up about
Yeah,
it.
well, she's probably trying to be strong in front of a bunch of strangers and her dad.
I said I'm so sorry. That's. I'm gonna bring it up.
Yeah. You don't really sound sorry, though.
I'm not.
You know I can hear you, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You guys aren't good at whispering.
Children should be seen, not heard.
I'm a
Anyways,
werewolf? I have werewolf
Whoa.
ears.
Okay. I was trying to help.
And Dad, you don't get to say that.
Yeah,
I know,
Singing,
I went off for
I'm not
milk,
a
I'm
dad,
sorry.
and I probably never will be, and I know that's not correct.
Yeah.
All right. Parenting aside, war.
During some of our
Yes.
downtime, we might have to have a little bit of therapy to work through some
No.
of these issues.
Hmm.
In the meantime,
I've
can we
never
get back
been
to the
here.
treaty? Liliana, can you tell us more about the treaty? Like, for instance, the terms of the treaty, the possible recourse, how we can rectify this situation?
Well, I mean, I never actually like read the whole thing myself. I just know what Elias told me before, up until, well, yeah. So anyway, best I can tell, there's the Werewolf Lord and the Loot Lord, and they're like mortal enemies or something like that. I don't know. They really hate each other.
Understandably.
And the Big Black River is the border between their territories. And nobody's supposed to cross it or touch it. Or
Cross it or touch it. Interesting.
like, going
and-
into like the river itself is the neutral zone. If you go on any of the bridges, it's like you're not supposed to even go on the bridges or anything.
Understood.
Yeah.
Is there someone we should notify back at your werewolf settlement that should?
Hell if I know.
Right, you haven't been
You've
there.
never been back home.
The only
Yeah.
other werewolves I've met are dead.
So
Well, that
Do you
is
know where-
unfortunate.
Did
Allegheny
Elias tell you
Forest.
where, like,
Do you
what's
do you
that?
even know like
the Allegheny
the name
Forest. It's in
of-
Pennsylvania. It's like the really big woods. There's a lot
That's a
like
pickle.
But I do know that if we get across the river, we'll be in werewolf territory. It might come across some werewolves who can help us. They usually don't come this close to the river, is my understanding. But
Question. Real quick.
is this out of character?
DM. Yes. Is the lootling transformation still happening to us as
Yes.
we are? Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So that's going to modify what I'm going to say now. I'm going to look at Liliana, back in character. Do you think it might be a problem if we go running towards the side of the river when all of us look like lootlings? Do you
If there were any werewolves that happened to be looking,
okay.
it probably would be complicated.
Oh, out of character question, do we still have our lootling parts?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
that's what
That's what
he was
Nathan
asking.
just asked.
He was
Oh,
asking
sorry,
if it's
I missed that.
getting, and it's continuing to intensify.
Okay.
Okay.
Like you are slowly turning into lootlings. Like I don't remember exactly which descriptions I gave for which of you all last time. I'm sure somebody's got it
I
in
think
a
I had,
note
like, a
somewhere.
tail.
Where, like somebody's
I
got
got
starting to
it.
get tails. Somebody's got the whiskers going on. But essentially, all of what you've got is now coming in more full, more bushy. You're starting to get some of the other features where you're getting fur in other places. If you didn't have a tail before, you might be getting that one now. You know, some ears and nose and such.
This feels like a conversation I had
just-
back in middle school.
Yeah,
They
right.
came.
You guys can give me
and
a
I
survival check. Go ahead. Continue on with the
Give you a
conversation while we do the
survival
survival.
check? Okay.
Yeah, give me survival checks while you guys continue this conversation.
Oh god.
Everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, anybody who gets over a 20 here on this on this survival check can tell that within another 3 long rests, you will definitely be like full lootling.
Oh.
So, what if we just don't go to
Does
sleep?
anybody know this?
Somebody got a nat 20?
Technically, it's within 3 like
Okay, so you know.
moon or whatever, you know.
Fair
3 more days at dawn, you will have progressed long enough.
Okay, so only Nox knows then.
Is Nox the only one who got higher than a 20? Or a 20 or
Yeah.
higher?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, so I'll just, as I'm talking to him, so it does seem that the transformation is progressing, at least for me, and I'm going to kind of like eye everybody and like where they were transforming. I'll look at Rose's face because she's definitely the one that had the whiskers. And I'm going to kind of like brush her like cheek and be like, you got facial fur now. So I think in the within a few more days, we'll probably be full lootling.
I'm just getting used
Peach
to being
fuzz.
human.
That does explain why I've been feeling increased aggression toward you all.
Oh yeah,
That does make sense. Speaking
So
of,
I think we should probably get out of here with
therapy.
it.
That's why.
Yeah.
Why Sanguine is talking about war crimes. That's definitely the reason.
I think we
Totally.
should finish our mission in lootling territory within the next 24 hours.
We should
and
definitely
make our way.
Yeah, we should definitely look into some group therapy when we're done here. Seems like
I would try that.
Who's going to be doing it or running it?
I hear there's this
Ty?
game, there's this like tabletop role playing game that's really good for group therapy.
What's
Shoots
that?
and ladders.
I'm like trying to see how far off camera I can lean so I can get to the water pitcher that's over here, and he starts talking nonsense like that. Make me come back on camera. So what tabletop
I
RPG
think- I
are you going to
figured
have
out.
them play, Rev? What are we
Oh,
suggesting?
there's this really, really good one, but I can't say it because,
What?
Because
Because
what?
why?
I would feel unloyal.
Interesting.
When you say unloyal,
I'm joking. You know, D&D. We could play some Dungeons and Dragons, or you know,
I don't get the joke.
There's some
Oh.
other
I get
ones
it.
out there that are really great for.
he doesn't want to say Pathfinder on a Dungeons and Dragons live stream.
I thought that was obvious.
Fuck it, we ball. That was a phrase that was frequented at Commander Night at the store the other day. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess that's how we play on this table.
Oh man.
Oh goodness gracious!
So,
Okay, so I guess we have
The
to
war
get ready and
crimes.
start moving.
Yes,
Well,
we need to. It's very important that we get immediately to the Basilica and try to determine the source of your transformation, as well as collect and free as many magical artifacts as we can collect.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
all right.
Just so we're all clear, we're gonna go in pretty hot, right?
I
I
don't know
talked
what's
to
happening, but I'm
Nick Crinkle Muffin.
Your humans are always defaulting to violence. There are ways to infiltrate and then exfiltrate without violence.
So you want to talk to Crinkle Muffin?
Could we? Okay, I think that moving forward, maybe we can avoid the use of like you blank, right? Like no more you humans, you robots. Because then I'd be like, you robots always blah 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 blah. And
That seems fair.
Is K9X the same? Oh, okay.
You weren't expecting me to agree so quickly.
Defused the rant. Yes.
You seemed a little wound
Okay.
up there, bro. Like
Okay.
you had some more in the barrel there.
It's always so
Yeah,
fun to
right.
try to make somebody argue when you already agree with them. And it's like, you can tell they've got the whole essay ready to go. And it's like, sure, I agree.
Yeah. Since we're talking about group therapy, why don't you just get it off your chest? You know, tell us how you really feel.
I already did.
That's what she just...
Good, because we don't have time for that. Let's move along.
All right,
Yeah,
so
we
we
should
just
mount up and
head into the cathedral.
get everyone loaded up and
Yes,
Liliana
sir.
Yeah,
come
how
with
are we
us?
talking?
guys? We're in. Let's talk. Let's talk for a second because we are currently in loot level 2. We need to get back into loot level 3 and then into the Basilica. So, are we going to leverage the tattoos that you guys are currently using? How are we going to get Rev in? Because he doesn't have one of those
how are we
tattoos.
gonna get Liliana in?
Let
Is she
me
even
interject.
coming?
Let me
Yeah.
interject here before we
Oh,
go
yeah, of
too
course.
far down the rabbit hole of stuff that we don't actually have to do.
Yay.
You saw the entirety of loot level 3. It's a single city
Yes.
block. You do not need to go through it to get to the cathedral. The cathedral is not surrounded by loot level 3.
Sure.
Oh.
It's
It's just
after
in
it.
loot level 3.
No, it's not. That's what
Oh.
I'm saying. Is it's not in loot level 3. It's like just behind it.
Gotcha.
Like technically,
Oh.
it would be classified as in loot level 2. It's just like you cross the road after you go through loot
Oh,
level
so
3 out
there's,
the
like-
other gate.
Right.
Yeah, you guys you saw all of loot level 3. That city block was the entirety of it. There's no more. That is level
Gotcha.
3. It's surrounded by a wall of cars, and that's it. And then there's like the two
Okay.
openings that are just for foot traffic on each side. There's no more to it. Yeah, the cathedral is
I thought he's
just
bigger.
behind it.
Okay.
No, loot level 3 is
exclusive.
selective. It's exclusive. There's
Exclusive.
only like 100 level 3 lootlings.
Well, I think that we could probably go around and get there, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
we had the city map that we designed
Maybe
from bits of scouting, so we can have a easy way of circumnavigating loot level 3 and getting close to the...
It may be helpful to have all of us either look like lootlings and or be invisible just in case.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Certainly can help.
Anyone-
It seems prudent. And somebody who asked if I was coming along, I would prefer not to be involved if you're going to be confronting the Loot Lord. I'm still
Fair.
brand new at being a werewolf.
Yeah.
I've got all the senses and stuff, but haven't really fought much except for a couple zombies.
And you've been through a lot. It's probably best to
You didn't clean your room. You don't get to go on
rushing
the
into
adventure.
danger.
Oh,
Mm.
darn.
Wow. Hey Hermes, you might want to let the relationship breathe a little bit.
I think he
before we,
forgot how to
get to the
how to do
point.
this.
I don't think he knew
Yeah.
before, so...
She was like
Ooh.
dead. She was like dead a couple
he
moments
made
ago.
the
So
same
like,
exact jokes when I was 8.
She was never
and
dead.
They weren't funny
okay.
then.
My wife is dead. My wife is dead.
Okay.
Mhm. What, we're talking about that now? You wanna
Not,
have
you
that
guys
not
have
conversation?
in game. Not in game.
That was
you
her
guys,
saying
you
that.
guys want some time to? Yeah, we're still in. We're
Not
still
This
really.
is- this- yeah,
No.
we haven't
Character.
dropped out of character conversation at all, Chris.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm sorry. I thought he was saying that out of character. My
Nope.
bad. Damn. All right.
Assume it's in character
Well,
unless somebody uses your
another
out of character
pickle.
name.
Oh. I should really see a podiatrist for this foot and mouth disease I got going on.
Do you guys want some time alone to talk about family things?
I don't think we have time for that.
I don't think we do.
Fine.
I think this is a...
You know, the world is always gonna have wars that we have to go check out. Probably.
There's a window of time when like a proper attack can be more effective, and it's when the enemy is not expecting it, or they are preoccupied with other things, like the treaty being violated and them preparing for war. If we go in there, they're probably not going to expect a strike team. So we are. This window is closing.
Yeah,
Right
last
So
I
we need
heard,
to-
they were going to be starting to draft a bunch of low-level lootlings to, rally up an army and be ready to march in like 2 weeks.
The window's a little bit bigger than I may have anticipated, but
I mean, all of the lootlings
No.
are
I'm
like
just
all of the
saying.
lootling. It's like the beginning of a new loot season or whatever. I don't know exactly how their bullshit
Yes, we did know
pyramid
that.
works. I don't know what it is. They kept or triangle of power, whatever the hell. I don't know. Anyway, all I know is most of the lootlings are really far away right now, so they have to go fetch them all.
All I was saying, Nox, is that I'm new. I may be new to being human, but it seems like having a good time while you do things is kind of like a part of it, right?
no. All that matters is completing the mission and the objective, and
Damn
then whatever you want to do after that.
I don't know
Bill,
if like
did you almost
I'm.
Amen to
snarf
that,
that
brother.
drink?
I did.
You know what? I'll figure out my relationship with my wife and kids after the mission. You know what I mean? That's what I say. Mission comes first. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Are you still talking? Never mind. You know what? I'm not going to ask questions.
Nope, we're
We'll
just
get
gonna
to
do.
talk about that later.
oh boy.
I mean, this is the time to like lock it the fuck in, everybody.
Yeah,
like tighten,
you know what I
tighten
mean?
up,
Like-
and you
Liliana
can
already said she's gonna
check your
stay-
bullshit right after everything. After everything, you can get
Yeah.
into your baggage. We can unpack it, all good. But right now,
I can drive the truck.
I think
So it can be
that
ready to go.
Nox is the one that needs your therapy, Rev.
I think. Yeah. I think
I'll have you know
everybody
I've
could
done
use a
all
little
of
bit of.
Steve therapy classes.
As far as I can
I
tell,
don't
he's the only
know
one here
if
who
that's what
seems
that
well
was.
adjusted.
I'm literally the only apparent here
Liliana?
who's mentioned
dare
that they
you.
miss their wife and kids the entire adventure. Rev hasn't brought it up once.
Well, yeah.
I'm
Talking
He's
about
not
that
well
kind of shit
adjusted.
makes you weak. Where have you been?
Oh,
It's an apocalypse,
All right.
Dad. It's been that way for
You
8
guys are
years. Okay?
you guys are all
You can't be
sad.
attached to
Oh,
people.
goodness
That gets you
gracious.
killed.
Damn it, dude.
And Nox seems to be
You're
the
right,
only
you're
Nox.
right.
Sorry, I pointed the wrong way as a DM. Nox seems to be the only one here who actually understands not trying to have attachments, so we don't get fucking murdered.
But if you die, or if you live unhappy, what does it matter?
You got a smart kid,
Donuts.
Sanguine.
That's what matters.
I'm-
Okay.
I'm still not convinced that this isn't just some lucid dream. So
Yeah, but why? I guess I just don't understand the point of whatever. Maybe I don't understand what it is to be human yet.
I couldn't tell you.
I think you're on the right track.
But I know not dying
Thanks, Rev.
is usually supposed to be part of it. Or trying to not
Well,
die.
if you're
at
just
least.
miserable the whole time, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'll figure it out.
If you ever want to chat, we can talk it through.
Do you want to?
I'm sure there will be plenty of moments for us to chat, but first, we really need to get on top of this.
Liliana isn't coming with us.
She said she would drive the car.
She's driving the truck.
Oh, right.
And then she'll stay in the truck so that she doesn't have to go into the cathedral, but she can be parked nearby ready to go for you guys to make a quick
Okay.
escape.
Our
So if you want to have like some one-on-one time with her to talk,
me?
it seems like you had like whatever.
I don't know.
I have
You two
heard
have
that
the same
sometimes
life.
females like to talk to each other without a male presence.
Yeah, I think we can unpack some of this stuff in a couple minutes after we deal with Crinkle Muffin.
In a few minutes.
In a
Like,
few
yeah.
minutes. We'll just take a few minutes, go deal with Crinkle Muffin, and then we can sit down and have a quick chat for a late breakfast, okay? Or a second
fix
breakfast.
our
Lilia.
relationships with our kids after. Like,
Yeah.
let's just.
Talking about these things over food is always better. So let's sit
Liliana,
down,
do you
eat
have
some food.
any magical talents?
I'm a werewolf.
No,
No,
I was just about to
are
say.
you able to cast?
Look at her.
Are you able to harness the thaumaturgic aether to create spell effects?
I can do this.
So no.
That's my girl.
Yes,
That's my.
that's more. That's more.
I'm
than
gonna
I can
hand
do.
her.
And I can do a halfway, too.
It's
That's a little
physically
weird, I
not
wouldn't
more
do
than
that.
you can do.
Wait,
Kurt.
really? That's actually pretty cool.
Whoa, that's weird.
So there's like full wolf that werewolves can do, where she turns like straight up into a wolf, down on 4 legs, like oversized direwolf-sized wolf, right? And then there's the like standing on 2 legs, savage werewolf monster that you would imagine, like you would see your picture in like werewolf media, where it's like it's like
Thank you for
Beauty and the
explaining
Beast
werewolves
beast.
to us.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna hand her the. I'm gonna hand her. I can't remember what it's called now. The Chime of Opening, the Cool in the Gang
Open Sesame.
CD. Yes, I'm gonna hand her that so that she can.
What's this?
It's called a CD. What it is unimportant. What I need you to do with it is, if you run into problems, I want you to.
I've seen a bunch of these.
Put
Are
it
they
in-
useful?
Yes. If you see any more, please collect them for me. I would love to continue to expand my collection. You got me off track.
Don't break
It's
it.
important here that you take that, and please don't break it.
Don't break it.
If you get into a situation or you see that there are more lootlings entering the basilica,
She
Put
goes
it
and, like,
into
starts to
this
drag
slot
her
in the
claw
truck.
along it.
please don't scratch
She's
the
not
dip.
listening.
What?
She's not listening, Kai.
No.
What I
touchy.
need you to do is, in the situation where you need help, or you see that we may need to be aware of something,
I
put
can
that
help.
disc in this
What?
hole. Put that disc in this hole.
Um,
I show her where the
Just-
CD player is in the truck.
Uh-huh. Like this?
If you put
I'm kidding.
Yes.
She doesn't act. Oh yeah, yeah, and it plays. It
Yeah,
plays.
it's all my
Fascinating
fault.
study.
She inherited my ADD.
Great.
I'm
I'll-
so sorry. Like,
I'll lose 1 charge off
Uh-huh.
of it. That's fine.
And it starts
To teach her
blaring.
how to
and
use
she's like, "What is this horrendous nonsense?
Do you not like
It's called-
music either?
That's music?"
It's what some people in the 90s called music. Regardless, this particular track plays very loudly, and when it does, we will know that there's a problem in the truck.
Got it. So I shouldn't just
Did
drive
you?
away.
No, please don't.
If there's a problem, put the CD in the slot. Make it go loud. Got it. Don't scratch
I
it.
mean-
Thank
Don't
you.
break it. Was that all?
If you can
Driving
manage
away
that.
would be like the last resort, you know, like the.
Oh yeah, who's gonna teach me how to do that?
Drive?
Yeah,
That feels like something your father should have done.
Oh boy.
cars
All
don't
right, let's-
work or
let's
didn't
not-
work as far as I knew.
That's true. She was like
Wait, hold
11
up.
or
Should-
something.
She was
should
8.
Sanguine
Or no,
teach
she
her-
was 11. You're right. You're right.
No.
No,
Should
No,
Sanguine
that
teach
probably
her to
won't go
drive?
very
Is
I
that
think
all?
she was 8. Yeah.
I can't see that working out.
So she is
precisely.
16 now.
Did
But
you-
we will
we can
teach
all
you,
do math.
We
You
will
have your
teach you
permit?
how to drive.
Or-
We will
Hermes.
teach you how to drive.
Where's?
What
Oh, of
state
course,
are we
Chris.
in?
Of course, Chris has stepped away.
Yeah, the absentee
That's, I
fathers
mean,
and all
to,
that.
to be fair, that is very in
Absentee fa-
character. When
he's-
his daughter needs him,
When his daughter
When his
needs
daughter
him,
needs
he
him,
stepped out.
he just disappears.
Oh,
Wow.
he was just murdered without his headset on.
Oh,
A tale as old as time.
When his daughter needs him, he's not here. Classic.
sorry, I had to go out and grab some milk real quick. My bad.
Yeah. You should tell
Is that
Liliana.
what happened last time?
Oh, that's good. That's good. That was good. Wait.
But yeah, so you missed it. We were discussing the plan. LL Cool in the Gang CD is what Liliana's going to put in the CD player in the car if there's a problem. And
Yeah, I heard that.
It'll play
Okay,
really loud.
but then did you hear the part where she said, "Okay, now who's going
She
to
doesn't
teach
know how
me
to
to
drive.
drive because cars don't work or didn't work, and she's never driven and
Oh.
volunteered to be the getaway driver." And everybody's like
Okay.
being like, "Hey, Hermes should probably be the one to." I mean, and oh, where is he? Of
Let's
course,
make him talk.
not being here when his daughter needs him. Very, very like him.
Plus, I'm still not human.
What did Knox say? Very in character.
Very in character. Yeah.
There's some solid role play.
I think you should
Yeah.
definitely get a hero point or some inspiration for that
Inspiration for
I already have
leaving
it.
when your
Just
daughter
slept.
needs
Just
you.
He just slept.
And when the nation needed him most, he got frozen in a glacier for 8 years.
one. I
Okay.
think that's one of the
Okay,
main
anyway.
character points.
I don't get
But-
that reference.
Flashing forward to montaging through Hermes teaching Liliana to drive. That's a fun little give me a survival check for that one.
Wholesome.
Survival.
Maybe a constitution saving throw
Music.
depending on how this con goes.
The music's perfect for like
Huh,
a whole.
that's a 1 and a 20.
Now, too. 7 or a 1?
Advantage? Because I got a 10. If I got advantage, I
con
have a
saving throw.
23.
Constitution saving throw,
Alright.
buddy.
First Constitution saving throw. Dirty 20 with the Constitution save.
Yeah, you absolutely managed to teach her A-okay, but it's rough. It takes it's you're getting flashbacks to the one time you got her a go-kart as a child. Like it was like a little bad,
Oh.
like a little cheap one, right? This wasn't like a good fast one or anything. And you're like, "Oh, that's right. We took that away after approximately 10 minutes because everything
I'm
and
just
everyone
picturing a
was in
memory.
danger."
I'm just picturing a memory with like the Tokyo Drift soundtrack playing over it. Yeah.
I would play that, but I can't because we're on stream.
I know.
Doop, 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 doop. That's all. Okay. something like that.
Oh,
And we
shit,
just got charged a couple of
copyright
$1,000.
Well, there it goes.
That was definitely not close enough to
6
get us in
seconds.
trouble.
6 seconds.
And I got us for 3.
There you go.
Liliana, I'm gonna leave you again for 6 more seconds
All right. Either
to grab my
way,
coffee.
you didn't get hurt. He didn't get hurt.
Good.
And
good.
manages to teach Liliana how to drive at least well enough to roll slowly at about 20 miles an hour through town. It's not smooth for everybody though as we go. It's very
Hit him with the Star Trek.
like she doesn't
Does anybody
really
think this might
hit him with the start.
like draw attention? It's a little. I don't know if this was the best idea, but you know what? Let's just go with it.
10 and 2.
I think it's cute.
10 and 2.
It's not the steering, it's the foot. You're just like lurching forward and back. And then you realize that
Liliana.
she's using her left foot on the brake pedal at the same time as her right foot on the gas pedal.
Oh,
Why does
boy.
that
Did
happen?
you explain what a clutch is?
The truck is an automatic, I'm pretty sure. I'm
That's
fairly
the
confident
problem.
you guys haven't had to deal with a stick
Liliana.
shift on the.
That's why
I'm
I'm
just
doing
picturing
so well
the
driving.
seat pushed all the way up, and she's up like this against the steering wheel.
I mean, she is 16. It's not like she's.
That's how I drive, okay?
Okay. Okay, so she's just like Jordan. Got it.
Really? Is it?
I'm
You just
5
drive
feet
with like a
tall.
She's like
claymore
this
in
tall-
front of
she's
your
like this
chest?
tall.
Like,
No, obviously, I'm not that close to it. But anyway, moving on. Liliana, a couple things. Maybe you only use the right foot for both.
But I
both
have
of
2,
those.
and there's 2
Just-
pedals.
Just take your left foot out of the equation. Just chill with your left foot. And then the second thing, try not to overthink it. No, just chill. Just don't overthink it.
Well,
Really
definitely not
specific
thinking.
information.
Just trying to not die.
fair.
Yeah, you're
Keep
thinking
doing
too
that.
much.
Okay. So just close my eyes and let go. Got it.
Don't close
You can
your
think
eyes.
with your eyes open.
It's very supportive of you, Ro.
Well,
Thank
aren't you
you.
supposed to like? Is there something about turning off your targeting computer? Don't I remember something like that?
I don't think you're going to be shooting any wombats, so I think you're okay.
my girl! Oh my god. Luke, use the force and run.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Dad.
Yeah, it's
Anyway, as you guys managed to coach her into her first driving experience ever, the lurching slowly does settle down and smooth back out as you manage to skirt around the edges of loot level 3, seeming to avoid drawing any attention to yourselves now that she's got the smoothness under control. And with that, you see the spires of the Cathedral Basilica coming into view as it looks. You can see shattered glass, and as we had kind of described from the distance before, this enormous amalgamation of parts that appears to be turning the largest steeple into this massive arcane lightning rod that you had seen kind of absorbing all of the incoming arcane lightning surges and lightning strikes that would hit the city. And you can see that there's these kind of like conduits that wind and snake their way down and into the building through some of the broken windows up near the top. What do we want to do here as we're now approaching? We're still, to be clear, like a couple blocks away, but you can see like the top levels sticking up in over buildings nearby and stuff like that.
I don't think we have any good way to
I
get
wanna
in
turn to
up high,
Kai.
right?
I want to
Go
turn
ahead.
to Kai and I want to ask him, hey, is there anything you can see going on with those conduits that we could quickly change when we go to make our getaway that would cause it to, like, I don't really understand mechanics, but cause it to, like, explode when the next lightning rod hits it? When the next lightning strike hits it?
Whoa.
It's unclear from here, though. That is a very astute idea. I think that we can come up with a plan that involves something like that once we get in and see how this all connects.
Okay.
I like where your head's at.
Yeah, I think asset denial is a very good step. Making sure that they can't continue to use this once we leave.
Hey, if they're too
Well, I
busy
think that's
putting
all
out
gonna be part
fires,
of-
who's going to chase us?
I also think that's going to be part of stopping them from turning you into loot links, because I think that I have a feeling that those lightning strikes are powering the conversion.
That's what that guy
That's
said.
it's my
Good
theory.
idea. Or it's a good thought.
What he said to
Go
Rev.
guy.
He said the lightning strikes are powering the loot link conversion.
Well, when Rev mentioned he was partial, he was like, "Oh, go to the church and get hit by that lightning. That'll fix it."
Yeah. So let's start with trying to find the conversion chamber and also or the conversion mechanism, whatever that is. Bill, you're quiet.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide
okay.
if I want to let you guys run down a rabbit hole or not. Or on a wild goose chase or not.
Those are always
Well,
fun.
right now we don't even know where we're going, so I think we got to get in this place and get started.
Yeah.
Well, again.
Um,
but adding targets that don't exist.
Sure.
There's no chamber or anything. I don't know where we're getting this chamber idea.
So anything
from.
about a chamber
Yeah,
secret?
you guys have added.
What?
You've added some lore here into, I think, what you're remembering.
Maybe.
I don't speak Basilisk. I'm sorry.
Nobody said anything about there being a chamber for converting people or anything of that nature. Just so you know, you've gotten zero indication from any lootlings that there's anything of the sort as far as like conversion chambers.
Great.
They've told you that getting hit by the
Okay.
lightning would convert you, but not that there's a conversion chamber. of
Gotcha.
any
He
sort.
specified
No, I
the
don't think
church
that's
cathedral lightning was different than
what
the normal lightning,
was
and it would
being
fix the conversion though. That's why. That was
I think it
my
was
only
more of
point.
just like a play on like words, like
That's fine. That's
there's
fine.
plays
We'll roll
where
it.
there might be
I'm
conversion
just
happening.
I'm just not sure what they would have been what they could have been saying because I don't know of any.
Are you
there.
talking about the guy that Rev talked to on the
Was
roof?
on the roof.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
Yes.
guy's not reputable, man. He lies all the time.
that's
You
fine.
know that guy?
That's fine.
Yeah.
How do you know
You
that
like
guy?
friends or
Prisoners
something?
were talking shit about him in the hotel.
The guy on the
All
roof?
right. Well,
I'm
do we
just, I'm
see-
just,
do
I'm
we see
just
any-
saying, trusting information
benefit?
from these guys when they.
He might have.
Liliana, will you just like keep watch and for anything weird out here while we go do this?
Yeah,
I'm-
that's.
I'd like to
that's
have-
what I was supposed to do is watch the truck. Right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
I'd like to have
I forgot
Well,
I
I'm
was
just-
Liliana. I was like, who's Liliana?
It's okay. I'd like to have Bits do a circle of the
Mhm.
basilica to see if we can find ways in that aren't just the front door.
Sure.
Uh,
As Bits goes up and does a loop around the basilica, there are, of course, the big main front doors. There's actually like 4 of them all in a row that are up the main front entryway. And there also appears to be 2 smaller side entrances that are just past each of the side wings, up near kind of the head of the cathedral. I can give us the overhead preview. I don't have an exterior view.
It's okay.
What?
I mean, we would probably.
Oops,
Just
actually,
build one real quick. That's all.
Yeah, we'll wait.
It's a
Slam
team.
together
Yeah,
a thousand
I'll
piece
just build
cathedral
a
real quick.
I'll just build a roof for you guys real quick. You know, no big deal. Anyway,
Oh,
so we've got
sweet.
this whole section.
Whoa.
That's really cool.
And so the main doors are actually just off camera at the bottom. The doors, the bottom row there is actually the doorways
Yeah.
from the foyer into the main room. There is a foyer that's just off camera, and then the other two side doors are just up on either side, to the left and the right where his feet are, just like parallel with his feet there.
Okay. Well,
And yes, because it's a cathedral, it is in a big cross configuration. And you do see that there are numerous broken, like stained glass windows up and all around, but they still have all of the wrought iron, kind of causing them to function as like barred windows at this point with like bits of broken glass and stuff. So if you could come up with a way to make yourself small or go through those various openings, other than that, you've got basically the three options.
okay. So real quick, outside of character for a second.
Let's see if I can
Ro,
get you the-
do you have something in your back pocket that you want to use your 4th level spell slot on?
Yeah.
The reason I'm asking is there's 5 of us, and we have with a 4th level and a 3rd level invisibility, we could turn everybody invisible. And if we could turn everybody invisible, I have a bit of a plan.
Ooh, plan.
Yeah, a semblance of a plan. I have the makings of a plan. Specifically,
Yeah, that's the
I
best
can cast I can cast Major Image. I have been able to for a while now, but I have figured out how to tie off the magic such that it persists without my having to concentrate on it. That is I can make a walking, talking version of I was thinking myself that can walk in and engage the loot lord. Did you burn yourself, Chris? I saw that. Ouch. But could possibly try to engage the loot lord while the rest of us sneak in invisibly. Maybe we could even put bits inside the illusion such that I can see through his senses while we are doing this, so that I can to further the illusion. It will be able to walk around, talk as though it was me, all those sorts of things. What do we think?
Okay.
I can do whatever. I can make. Yeah, I can make.
It's going to cost us your 4th level spell slot, my 4th level spell slot, and a 3rd level spell slot just to get this going, though. It's not cheap.
Wait, wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Because you'd have
There's
to
one
invisible
cheap-
3 people. You would have to invisible
I
3
can do
people.
that with
I'd have to
one-
invisible.
I can do that with 1 4th level.
Yes.
I mean,
So it's going to use your. You only have 1 4th level spell slot, don't you?
Yeah, but why would it take? So I can do 3 at a time.
guys, I think we're overthinking this because they don't expect us to be walking into their main headquarters. They don't expect us to be walking into the cathedral to confront them. They don't expect any of this. We already have the element of surprise. Now, if we end up jumping on one of the guards or something like that and they raise the alarm, yeah,
there was
sure,
no
that's
evidence of
gonna suck,
guards
but-
on the outside either, according to Bits.
Ooh. But the main point is, as soon as one of us fires the first shot, all invisibility, all those measures go out the window. There is no more stealth. It might just be a waste. I don't really understand your resources. I'm just trying to make sure you guys realize as soon as we start fighting, it's getting rough and it's getting rowdy and it's getting real loud. And quite frankly, it's going to kind of be like artillery. As soon as you point and say the bad guy's over there, I'm going to say, okay, we're moving over there. So, I mean,
I think
just
that
keep
Kai's
in
point
mind.
was potentially. I think that Kai's point was potentially avoiding confrontation if possible, which we don't know what to expect inside. So if there's a way to avoid
True.
conflict, then that is the best course of action. I would.
I
think.
just don't like the idea of leaving anybody alive behind us that we then have to get through to leave.
I don't like the idea
I would
of
say we should leave
killing
everybody
individuals
alive
that are
if
in.
we can.
Mhm.
Yeah. what Kai said.
Yeah.
You said what?
I know you said that you
I was-
wanted to commit war crimes, but I don't think that we need to kill anyone that if it's not totally necessary. I just would be my opinion. I don't.
Okay. I mean, fair. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't really love the idea of leaving people
just don't
behind
think
us,
that we
enemy
really-
combatants behind
We're
us.
not really engaged in a war in classic sense, so there's not like we have some code to abide
There's
by.
a
We
war-
have to
Everybody give me a
achieve
history check.
our own.
The history
Code.
check. You got it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, also, quick reminder.
I should
Let's
get
verbalize our checks. I know we've got the roller, but still, let's say our results as they come in, just in case people are listening and not watching.
16.
Sure.
17.
15.
23.
that dirty 20.
12.
All right. Yeah. So the DC was 15. So it's not hard. This happened yesterday, maybe 2 days ago in character.
Oh.
There was a riot that happened because A, there wasn't enough food, and B, the low-level lootlings did not have any interest in being conscripted into the Loot Lord's bullshit war.
Ah.
Just a little reminder there.
Okay, then yeah, I am a murder hobo. Okay, yeah, all right, that's fair. Maybe we don't have to kill everybody.
I just think that we as a group should decide how we want to go about these things. I think that Kai's right that the best bet, if we can avoid killing, is to probably do that.
Seems reasonable.
Nox, you haven't said much.
I don't have strong opinions either way on this.
Ugh. It's the plain cake donut again.
Plain cake donut.
So, to be fair,
I-
sorry, this is Liliana speaking. To be fair, you guys are going to kill the Loot Lord, right? That was the plan?
Yeah.
Well,
Or make him not start a war? Somehow?
I think that is better, and I think that we can probably do that more effectively with words than with bullets.
You guys have bullets still? Oh, that's right.
I think avoiding killing. Yes, obviously we want to stop the Loot Lord from causing further whatever. But I mean, if we can do it another way without having to kill, then isn't that for the best?
Yes. That being said, Hermes, do you have a gun I could borrow?
Sure. Here you go.
What was that?
And I'll give
Thank
him
you.
back the gun that he was carrying while he was in costume.
Perfect. I see your expression, and I read that as being concerned or questioning my motives. You should know that it's important that we protect the lives as best we can. However, this world has proven over and over and over again not to share our sensible, moral outlook. Sometimes violence becomes the only
Moral?
answer.
Kai, you want to talk about morality? We should do that. Not right now, but at
I
some
would
point.
love to engage that conversation. However, I think at this point we need to, how do they say, lock and load.
Hell yeah. All right, let's
Pew,
do
pew.
it.
Where how do you guys want to get in?
Invisibility and a
Which way?
major illusion.
And then are you guys
Front
going in
door
the front
works.
door into the vestibule
Are we just gonna
area
walk
where you've got
through the
then
front?
another door set of doorways before the actual main chamber? Or do you want to go in one of the side doors where you're coming in on either side right next to where the Loot Lord's you don't actually in character you don't know that the Loot Lord has a throne there. Although I don't know, did Bix
Sure.
try to peek inside and get a view?
I doubt it.
Probably
It was
didn't
more
try to
important
get
that he
close.
make it back.
Even
Yeah,
without
it was more important that
Yeah,
he
so-
make it back.
even without
Yes,
the
Rev?
view of the inside.
Were you going to say that?
can I make a religion check to see the s- more or less secret entrances that are often in most churches because of the way that the pastor enters the
The sacristy?
yes.
Sure, go ahead and give me a religion check with advantage.
I like the way you think. Yes.
Also, Jordan, what were you going to say while we're doing this roll?
Yeah, it is.
It'll
That's a
depend
nat
on what
20. It's a 29.
information.
Yeah.
What information Rev is able to get.
Nice.
Watch that
So-
roll to a
Yeah,
20.
so Rev, you're absolutely pretty sure. So first off, Rev, you know the general layout of cathedrals and stuff. I'm assuming Ro was going to probably be going for some similar thing of, do you know generally what cathedrals would be laid out like, or something like that, maybe?
Yeah, I was gonna say based on regardless of what Bits sees, I would probably recommend a side door just based on what
Gotcha.
I would know, but it depends on what Rev
Yep.
is able to. find out.
So, Rev, yeah, you are pretty sure that there would be a separate entrance onto the sacristy, which, so in a general cathedral layout, you can see where the Loot Lord is currently sitting. That would be like the big main altar, right? And behind that, essentially, the sacristy is the backstage area for the church or the cathedral, where they would keep all of the relics and all of the communion stuff and everything that they would be using for mass. And there would be a back entrance that the priests and bishops would use to go in through there. And so you're pretty sure there's an additional door back there, but Bits wasn't able to initially spot it on his flyby. Perhaps it's
Well,
obscured or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, with my goings in and outs of many church and cathedral, there's probably a back door to this place.
Well, that sounds helpful.
Oh,
That
then
may or may not get us pretty much directly to wherever this McCrinkle Muffin dude is.
Well, the side doors would do that as well, because you know, based on Bits' intel, that the side doors open directly into the main sanctuary.
I think that we should trust Rev's
But yes.
Rev's knowledge of the building and do what Rev thinks we should do.
Well,
Right.
I'm not a strategist, but I just know there's a back door.
Why don't we split up and go with a 3-2 approach?
We're going to split up
I
the
think
party.
that's a good idea, Kai. I
The-
think everyone at their separate entrances and
Kai, in terms of the magic, I out of character. This would only take us 1 4th level and your 3rd level to get everybody.
Yes, your 4th level, my 3rd level, and then also a 4th level for the major image that I'm
For the
planning
major
on
image,
casting.
right.
Right.
And the major
So
image is going to be what?
that's
Again?
myself.
So you're going to go in. So the only thing that the Crinkle Muffin hypothetically will see is yourself,
Yes.
the one
Yes.
that we know that they've already declared war on is the one that we're going to have show up.
Exactly right.
So we're
Mhm.
not going to try to talk to him. We are going guns blazing.
Oh no, I am going to try to talk to him. I'm hoping specifically that my presence is the sort of impetus that we would need to have a real important conversation, because it becomes a face-to-face between the two people who are in conflict. He's
I
now
think it's better than
face-to-face with
sending
his
some
enemy,
random person in.
whom he has a bloated understanding of my power, and now we're face-to-face. I just walked into his throne room
Okay.
to
Gotcha.
talk.
Okay.
I think that's
You should have
yeah.
Bits announce your presence, like announcing Lord Kai. Dude.
Sure.
I think it's
Harold.
I think it's
give
more
you a
I think it's
title.
more impressive. I think it's more impressive if you
Alright.
walk in cold.
That's true.
Just walk into his
Cold
throne
open.
room. Just
Alright.
just
Alright.
walk in. And,
While
All right. So,
Do you-
go ahead, Nathan.
I was just gonna say, while you think about that and what you want to do, Nox is going to like kind of look at the group as we're all making these plans and just think about what everyone's saying. And he's going to reach into his bag and he's going to pull out the other Yeti tooth earrings that he made.
Mhm.
And he's going to hand them out to each person and robot and explain, look, if this place is the cause of the transformation, we don't know what we're getting into. These we will be able to identify each other with. no matter what we look like. So I would like each of you to hang on to these, and it is a connection that you are one of us. Okay?
Understood.
Do whatever you want with it. I turned them into earrings.
Yeah,
but,
and as you say that, your whiskers do a little Nathan.
That was very strategic.
If only we'd
I'm
already
gonna
used his
loop
inspiration.
I love Genie.
I'm gonna loop the I'm assuming it's like a dangle, like the. I'm just gonna. What's this called? The fisheye kind of thing. Yeah, and I'm gonna like loop it around so it's closed, or I'm gonna loop it around my necklace so it's closed, and I'm gonna turn it into part of my necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
I'm gonna stick it in my inventory.
Whatever.
So I'm gonna stay in the van
Cheap wire.
or in the truck. You guys are gonna sneak in invisible, and K9X is gonna make an image of himself to try to negotiate something while you guys are invisible and sneaking in. Got it.
Indeed. I'm gonna need one of you to come with me because I can only. I'm gonna make two of us invisible, but I have to stay close to the major image.
And where are you guys going?
I
Which
think-
because the major image is going up through the front door, right?
I'm gonna. Yeah, so I'm
Let's
gonna go
just
with it
separate
through the front door.
pastors.
So K9X with
Would
who?
be more than willing to go with you, Kai. I provided you the gun. Please keep your mind on trigger discipline. I would like you to let me know how am I supposed to know when to start shooting if that comes to pass. Will I
I
just
think
know?
we'll know.
I
A
mean,
word.
I think we'll know, but I think the important thing is
Okay.
that we let him strike first. If he strikes,
Oh.
it will be at an illusion.
okay. You got it.
Major image
So-
doesn't have hit points or anything like that, right? It's not like
Correct. It does not.
and it doesn't pop or anything.
It does not pop. It would
Yep.
just become
No.
obvious on
That it's
physical
an illusion.
interaction that it is not.
Pop,
That it's an
Yep.
illusion. Yeah.
All right, perfect. So
Well, let's do this then. Let's have three of you go through the. Wait, are you going through the front? You're going through the front.
Yes.
Yeah. Have three of
Yep.
you go through the front, and then two of us will go through the back, and we'll separate. Kai, you and I will separate.
Well, I think
Sure.
I can only do two people invisible.
Yeah. So I was thinking I would take
So-
myself invisible and probably Chris, and then you take your three through the back.
Oh,
Yourself
right,
and
okay.
and Nox and Rev.
okay, that sounds good.
okay.
Okay.
And as
Plan.
so the gang starts to split off. Sorry, I was trying to get the Loot Lord's stat block pulled up. The monitors are very, very small because I do need to check something here before
No
we
problem.
get
I'm gonna
too
cross off the
far.
spell slots while we're getting set up.
All right, so remind me again which doors. Are you guys going up left side, right side, or are you going to look for Rev's secret door?
Rev's secret
I think
door.
we're doing Rev's secret door.
All right, so are we gonna?
We're
So
gonna enter
we're
through
gonna. So you're gonna check for Rev's secret door before we actually get into position, I'd imagine, right? So you guys aren't wandering outside looking for a secret door while the major image is happening.
I mean, I'll cast the invisibility,
assume-
and then we will go to the back.
Right. But we're gonna wait until we know that we can get in through a secret
I'll
door
message.
before
right, yes,
K9X
I will
makes
con-
the image.
Right.
Wait, no, I can't do that.
You need to message me
Right.
before you cast invisibility.
Right. So you probably
Okay,
should
so-
scout that out first.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Let's go
Don't
check
don't
on the
assume
secret
you
door
have
that
an
Rev might
access
know.
that may or may not exist before once we're on a timer.
Yeah, can Bits go check?
Sure.
With a
I was like
with a
using
29,
Rev's information.
I'm not positive.
You know exactly where
One
it
way or the
is.
other?
You know where it is, or where it would be. You're like there's a
But you
back
can't
door
know
on
if
the
it's
back
there,
side to the
right.
sacristy. You know exactly where it would be, assuming it exists. But
8 years ago.
it also could be just blocked with rubble or something. It's
Yeah,
it's
okay,
an
that's a good
apocalypse. Just because there is a doorway does not mean it still exists or is usable.
So just
You
yeah,
can
tell
rend and
Bits
enter,
where
so,
where
you
it
know?
should be, and maybe Bits can check
So
for it.
have Bits give me a perception check if Bits is going back to look.
This
And
is
a
got
stealth
it.
check.
You got it. Oh, of course I don't have bits there. What the heck? Okay.
Question.
I'm just gonna roll the d20. I don't know what Bits' perception is off the top of my head. Give me a second. Here's the d20 roll, and I will get you his.
I was gonna ask
It's not gonna be enough.
with Rev's information, could that potentially be with advantage?
Yeah, I'll give you
Get
the
the help
advantage.
action on that.
Ah.
You're getting the advantage.
I appreciate that.
Oh my god. That was very
I appreciate that because a 3 was not going to be enough.
And I'm just off
But
camera.
a 16.
Okay, well, that's a little better.
It's a 16 on the die, and I'll look up his.
Oh yeah,
his
what's the
adjustment.
bonus there?
Yeah, I gotta look it up. Give me a second.
Where did they move? Oh, there it is.
His perception bonus is a +3, so that's a 19.
19?
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
19.
So he definitely finds it. Are you able to see through his vision?
Yes.
So you absolutely see an old remnant of a, well, no, it's not a remnant. It's a solid heavy oak door. And you absolutely can see that there appears to be some sort of arcane magics, some sort of enchantments on the door.
Gotcha.
Probably something along the lines of an arcane seal
lock.
or arcane lock, yeah.
Yeah.
Speak for
Or
him.
maybe worse. You'd have to do an Arcana check
Sure.
Or
to see if you can get any more.
Can I do an Arcana check from here?
Since you can currently see through his eyes, yes, you can do the Arcana check.
Okay. In that case, I got a 27.
Yeah, it's a bit worse than an arcane lock. There is an arcane
Oh.
lock, a plus
A glyph of warding?
Location.
at least
probably.
4 glyphs of warding that you can see
At least 4 glyphs of warding.
with
So
different
don't go
sigils
through the back
and
door.
and it's like the different
No
things
backdooring the
and it's
loot
like
lord.
the door itself has 2, and then it's like the door, like the archway has 1, or has 1 on each side, and then you even actually see 1 like in the little just the stonework above it. Like there's
Okay.
like that door is
Can-
absolutely
just
covered
so-
in all sorts of magical protections.
Instead of can somebody
I
just
was really
explain to
hoping
me
we
what
would've
that
just
means?
walked into it.
Glyph of warding.
You just hear them.
Like
Glyph of warding. Yes. So
I kind of understand
seems-
what it means, but what does it,
it
actually
seems-
mean?
In character, we're
It
assuming.
seems that the Loot Lord has created some magical symbols that contain the power of a spell that when you trigger them with your physical presence, the spell will be effectively cast from the symbol. That could be as
so it's like
as
a bomb
innocuous-
waiting to go off.
yeah, it could be as innocuous as the alarm spell or as damaging as a fireball in your face.
Mm-hmm.
I was really hoping you guys would just go
Dude.
for the door.
I didn't know they had
Kai,
IEDs.
did
This sucks.
It's fine. We can go in another door. Kai, did Bits see anything bizarre around the other 2 doors?
DM did Bits see
The
anything
other
bizarre?
two seem fine, but closed. They're just closed. Appear to be closed doors. They don't
okay.
appear to have
just-
any. Actually, sorry. One of them, the one that is on the far side, facing away from loot level 3, is barricaded. It's not doesn't have the arcane sigils or locks, but it does appear to be barricaded shut. While the one that faces loot level 3 actually appears to be clear and shows some evidence of foot travel coming and going that way. Like the grass is a little bit more beaten down, and there's clearly that's a door that is used at least somewhat.
Well, I mean, we should probably just go through the door that's easiest to get through, right?
Yeah.
makes sense.
Okay. Well, then let's do that.
Okay, let's go then.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
we're going to set off the plan.
all right. So
Good
3
job,
of
everybody,
you.
not getting destroyed by a door.
So as everybody's going in the small door then? The small side door?
Mm-mm.
No.
Again. So that's
Those,
just
Those
those
party.
3.
well, you guys are going up the main entrance because you've got your yes. Okay, so With that, the three of you sneak around to the side door, now invisible. Ro, you don't need to do any checks for that or anything. Actually, you guys should you three give me a stealth check. This is sound-wise. The three that are going to the side door, that hypothetically would be closer to the lootling, or the loot lord, than those of you who are going up the front stairs. Oh, sorry, I should...
13,
Nox, do you get pass
so
without
good.
trace? Nox, do you have
Yeah,
pass
do you have
without trace?
a-
Nope.
No? Darn.
Um,
Wasn't sure if that was a Shadow Monk thing or not.
Nah, unfortunately not. I mean, it might be later, but
Nox, lock in.
there's a lot of foliage on the ground. It's loud out here.
Light
okay.
feet.
I'm gonna need to
I can
do a different thing when we go to combat, but that's fine.
Maybe we should stop
Just
talking.
convert-
Maybe that's
just
what's doing it.
double-checking. Blank, blank, blank. Got it.
Just doing sneaking music. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay,
Nox.
so as we all approach, we get into position. We are waiting. Where are you guys waiting exactly? The three of you that are not coming in the front entrance. Are you guys waiting outside the door? Are you going to try to? It's a closed
I
door.
figured we'd be posted up by the side door.
Yep. So
One of the side
you
doors,
should
right?
be able to see on the map here. I can zoom in to you guys there. So you guys are kind of in the top left there, just to the left of him.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting outside that door. It is a closed wooden door. It does not appear to be locked. It's like a super old door. It's actually not as old as you would imagine, but doesn't appear to be locked. Just it seems like a normal door from all appearances that has been used somewhat regularly. Like you can see like little claw marks of evidence and like footprints and stuff, evidence that there have been lootlings going and coming through the doorway. So waiting outside.
All right. Yeah, I mean, we're obviously not just going to open the door for no reason. I guess waiting for a signal.
Wait, yeah.
I'm assuming Ro's going to get a message at some point, or we're going to
can't-
hear something.
we
We're going to
can't-
hear something pop off and then go.
Right. So
Yeah,
we're
we'll
all
wait
like
till we hear something.
we're all like ears pressed
Alright,
against
so-
the door, like do like in a stack.
So strategically, I guess Nox will be the one ready to open the door, and I'll have the gun in my other hand, and I will step back to clear visual line of sight for the casters.
And I will be
Can I open the door?
listening. I will put up something. I don't know, like I'll roll up. I'm gonna do whatever I can to try to hear what's on the other side of that wall.
How
Yeah, there are
big is this
broken
door?
windows as well. 4 foot wide door. 4 foot wide.
Okay.
About it's a little bit bigger than an average door, like an average exterior door. A little bit wider, a little bit taller. I would estimate
Okay.
probably 8 feet tall, 4 feet wide.
I just need to use a megaphone. That's all.
Yeah, and like I said, there's like all of the windows are broken and stuff. Like you can as you're standing outside, you can like hear like grumbling and noises, and it sounds like there's like some eating and stuff going on. And then give me a perception check, Ro.
Are there zombies? What's
A 22 for Ro.
22.
Yeah, and then suddenly the noise stops, and you hear a
I'm just gonna I'm gonna motion for everybody to be quiet.
And at this point, we cut back to the rest of the group. Rev and K9X coming on through the front doors.
Sanguine and kind of next, but yes.
Or yeah, Sanguine and K9X. Sorry, will this zoom to the right spot? Boom.
So yeah. So for opening the door, I'll literally be invisible inside my illusion as I open the
Yeah.
door, and then I'm going to leave bits inside the illusion itself of me, and then I'm going to go. Me and Hermes will. I'm going to move to the side to behind a pillar and
Okay.
let my
For context,
illusion walk through.
Hold on, I'm going to give you 1 second here. So remember, there's actually the vestibule before that's just off camera.
Sure.
I could hypothetically
Sure.
try to pan the camera down, but the board's too tall
No
for me
need.
to get it all at once. You can see There's a single large doorway, right, just at the very, very bottom of the camera there. Oh, here, I guess I could do the other camera. But anyway, you
Don't worry about it.
So you go in the vestibule area, and it's only like about 10 feet deep, and runs the entire width of the cathedral. And then there is a massive pair of double doors that opens. Or actually, it's an archway that's open completely. The doors aren't currently closed. They appear to have been busted down, like there's hinges for these massive old doors, but no evidence of the doors anymore themselves. There are two similar side doors that appear to be closed and not used. And on either end of the vestibule, you see a spiral staircase going downward.
Okay.
Just for reference, we hadn't gotten any intel on the inside of the vestibule here as we go. So you've got some sort of basement
spiral
or something.
Stairs going down to
on either side
where
of
all the good stuff is. Okay. Regardless, we need to go deal with this guy. So we'll walk
straight in at this point. So you're walking through the front doors, right? And you said hiding behind a pillar?
Yes, I'm going to move myself to behind a pillar. I don't know what Chris is doing because I can't see him.
First pillar in the room, or
did we discuss this? I'm pretty sure we would have, right?
No.
You just tell me what you're doing.
We didn't discuss what we were doing once we were inside.
Then
the same one or a different one? There's a whole room of pillars. Which ones are we hiding behind?
The one on the I'll take the one on the right hand side, and I'm going to make my way along the out. Yeah, and then I'll make my way along that row of pillars on the way in, keeping them kind of nearby so that I have cover should I need it.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the illusion will saunter down the middle of the aisle there, completely nonchalant.
Yeah, Chris, you gonna flank? Do the same then, roughly. Head down.
Yes, sir.
Head down along the side there, where you can sort of get cover from the various pillars and things. And you all, of course, the two of you now, get a view for the first time of the massive monstrosity of this aberration known as Crinkle Muffin the Loot Lord. And you see him there. He doesn't currently have the guns in hand. He is actually chomping away at a bunch of food. And you come in just in time to see him suddenly stop and look away for pause for a brief second, like he's smelling or listening. And
I'll call his. Go ahead.
The dark blue one is going to be your illusion.
Perfect.
And what are we doing with the illusion then? Take it away.
Walking. It's going to walk straight down the aisle. I'm going to make the illusion make noise, like my tracks hitting the tiles over and over again, so it sounds as though it's moving down the aisle as well. And then just with my voice from the illusion, Crinkle Muffin, I did not mean to interrupt your meal, but I did think that it was time for us to have a conversation.
And the actual invisible you guys are basically staying parallel with the illusion?
Yeah, and I'm moving down along the aisle there.
Yep.
Or not the aisle, the side there.
Yeah. So you guys are moving along like so.
By the way, perfect way to handle that. Just take me off the other base and put me on a different base. I like it.
And it's a different color so we can remember which one's the real one. You're the only bright blue.
Love it.
So,
love it.
As the illusion saunters down the aisle and calls out to Crinkle Muffin, just looks up, squints his eyes, and oh, that little pest is here. I didn't realize I was going to have to deal with you today. I have a war to plan. I don't have time for you.
I think you do.
Are you the what did they call you? what was that stupid name? I don't know. They keep talking about this robot that's causing problems out on the western border. I don't know. It doesn't much bother me, but they say you're a pain in the ass. So, bishops, where are you?
Your bishops aren't coming. In fact, you'll notice nobody's coming because we've taken care of your defenses like we took care of your outer defenses. This is not the first time we've run into your people. I'm hoping that it will be the last.
Are you steadily approaching with your illusion
Yes,
as you're doing this?
continuing.
And roughly,
yes,
how close are
continuing
you
to move
planning
forward.
to approach?
I'd like to
range
get
are
to
you-
the middle of the. I'd like to get to the middle of the cross there.
the very middle, like the
So
center. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Woohoo.
Relatively close.
All right. So the illusion will be right there, smack dab in the middle.
Yes.
And are you again? You are staying parallel.
I'll stay
so you're gonna
behind.
be-
I'll stay behind the pillar at the far right line. I won't walk across the hallway yet.
Okay. Yep. Not crossing into the other branch. Same for you, Chris.
Correct.
Continuing to move forward. So you guys would be there.
Yes.
On either side, kind of looking into the separate sections. So the two side arms are basically different chapels, is what you call them, which are like little separate side worship areas that each have their own. In this place, so this cathedral, for context, is absolutely covered in mosaics. Historically, this is like the biggest mosaic artwork in the world, or some nonsense like that. Like the entirety of the inside is covered in like gold, blues, all sorts of crazy colored tiles depicting all sorts of artwork. But most of it appears to have been smashed up, all of the valuable elements removed. Like you can actually see that Crinkle Muffin sits on what appears to be a pile of like twisted, melted bits of gold that appear to be all like melted and hammered together in this kind of homemade throne that appears to have been assembled out of all of the gold that he could find in the architecture and amongst the relics in this place.
Yep.
Oh.
And as you're kind of next, as you're giving this speech and continuing to step forward, he goes, all right. So, I guess we think we're clever, don't we? So where are you? Hiding off behind the columns somewhere?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm standing directly in front of you, trying to have a conversation with you.
No, you're not. Cut the bullshit. And he just fires a single, like he whips out this massive gun that is literally the size of a cannon. Like it's like 6 feet long. Right?
Mhm.
And just
Oh shit!
boom! Fires this massive shot that just echoes throughout the entire place.
I
and
think we
leaves
would
a
need to roll
smoldering
initiative.
crater. He's not even attacking you because he knows it's an illusion. He's just demonstrating that he
yes,
knows
but-
it's an illusion if you want.
I understand, but with that same action economy, I could give it. I could make my illusion Misty Step to the side of where he would be firing and dodge his
Out
shot.
of character, he has true sight up to 30 feet. He doesn't need to shoot it. He's just demonstrating to you that he knows without a doubt that it is fake. He could toss a fruit at it for all I care, you know? It's
Sure.
just so you know. This is not an attack. This is not worthy. If you want to also do a thing, you're more than welcome, but we're not rolling initiative for him
Nope,
proving
that's
that
fine.
your illusion is fake. You know? He could
That's
reach
fine.
and hand wave, like he could wave his tail through it at this point.
I mean, wouldn't that be up to us if we decided
want to
that
attack
was
him?
worthy of? Well, that's what I'm saying. Wouldn't it be up to us as to whether that seems like an attack or not?
He's not attacking you. Are you attacking him? That's my question.
I am not.
He's saying, I know that's not you. Look, it's fake. Where are you? Was his question. And then he also hollers, oh, I also know about the three of you standing outside. I can hear you. You've been standing there for like 5 minutes. I don't know what your plan is. I can also smell you.
That's just rude.
I can't drop
Everything smells.
concentration without revealing Chris, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I'll do is I will
Like I said again, you're more than
cast
welcome to jump in
something
and start initiative at any
else.
point in time, but he is not doing
No,
so.
I know, but I
I'm-
don't.
Yep. Ro.
In the meantime, while he does that, I'm gonna tell Nox and Rev to get into position wherever they want to be for the fight before I drop concentration on my spell.
I'm gonna.
You guys are invisible, so
Yeah.
you could like.
Yeah, but I'm not.
You said the windows. You said the windows are broken out, so we can just see in.
You can see it, yeah.
I'm not gonna run in
From where
and try
you're
to run
standing,
past
you
them
probably
or
couldn't
from
see the
where we're at.
illusion because of columns and the
You're
angle and stuff, but you can see the
Yes,
loot
trees.
lord.
You can see
Okay. I'm gonna cast
Mhm.
message toward where I know Ro is and tell her not to engage yet. This conversation is still going. Casting that spell will end invisibility on myself, but I am still concentrating on it, so it doesn't end it for Sanguine. And I'll walk out from behind the pillar.
Ah, much better. So the illusion disappears then at that point?
Yeah, the illusion disappears.
Because you're no longer...
Actually, no, the illusion doesn't. It
Right.
doesn't require concentration and stays until dispelled. So,
Yep, so there's
no,
still an illusion there.
It's still
Okay.
there.
I
Yep.
only have one of you though, so I'm putting you back where you
That's
are.
fair. That's fair. I didn't come into this planning on this, so I didn't tell you ahead of time to make another version of me. Okay. Well, then let's have this conversation face to face. It's clear that you and your lootlings are organized into a completely understandable civilization. I don't want to destroy your civilization, and I certainly don't want to hurt anyone I don't have
So
to.
why the hell do you guys
Ow.
keep attacking us?
We have never struck first.
Bullshit.
And I won't
Every
strike
single
first.
incident has been you guys taking, apparently, according to the reports, you guys take all of my lootlings' stuff, then you show up and try to claim it's yours, and then you kill them. And then you tell them, hey, we're going to kill all of you if you keep messing with us. And then you show up at our gate and then kill more of us. That's my understanding in this situation, according to the reports. Also, come in here. I know there's 3 of you outside. I want to see the one with the purple fucking eyes.
You're awfully demanding
gonna-
for someone trying to have a conversation.
I don't like being lied to, and all of you hiding
gonna
and
drop-
waiting to attack is a lie. So,
I'm gonna drop the invisibility and I'm gonna walk in, but my eyes are gonna have turned whatever color lootling eyes are.
sure.
I don't know who you're talking about.
So he looks down at you as you step in. Oops, wrong one. We need... that. Okay. As Ro finally steps inside, and he looks down and goes, oh. So it is you after all, Ro. And Jenny would be awfully interested to find out that you're still alive.
Okay, is there any type of way that
Disappeared
I
off
can
the face of the earth, did ya? Hiding for 8
Try to,
whole
like-
years.
identify Crinkle Muffin? Like, do I recognize
Yeah,
anything going
give me
on
a,
here?
give me a, give me an insight check.
I... 12.
A 12? Not at this point.
Mm.
But he stands up, revealing his full height, and proceeds to start pacing and kind of strolls around to behind his throne. And I keep accidentally knocking columns over, but that's fine. And as he strolls over and around behind his throne, kind of puts a hand on the back of it. You know, how did you stay hidden? I got myself disconnected from the network, but how did you get disconnected? No sign, no trace. I mean, they know I'm here, obviously. They come by once a year asking if I've seen you.
It sounds like you want information.
Me?
That sounds like the kind of
Yeah.
thing that comes out of a conversation.
Yeah,
Sit
not
back
with
down.
you. Shut the fuck up, little piss robot. I have real people to talk to.
Okay. Well, we are not calling you names. Let's be nice, okay? I think that you've only gotten a portion of the information in those reports, which makes sense. They wouldn't want to, report that they're doing anything warlike out there. But anyway,
Mhm.
let's see if we can figure something out here. Will you talk
Figure
with us?
Something out. That's what I was trying to do, but you all were trying to be sneaky and deceptive.
Well, we didn't know what we wanted to be
You
able to
never
talk
asked.
to you, and we didn't. You're right.
You guys
Maybe
always
have a
shot
conversation.
first. So,
No, that's not true.
how many of my
There's
lootlings are
not much
dead?
more we can say to make you believe us.
How many lootlings are dead?
My friends are not dead because of the lootlings that died. I don't know what. If it was your friends, you would defend them too. Am I wrong?
Not after being idiots and being aggressive. I would tell them to stop murdering people. And maybe stop trespassing.
Really?
That's what I
Really?
would tell them. Yeah.
So, what are you preparing
I've got a whole
for right
fire
now?
pit
Because
full
it
of
seems
low-level
like you're
lootlings that we've kicked out for doing all sorts of crimes. Why would I not care about crime in my city? Doesn't matter if they're my friends. They can't do crime.
seem to
If
be
you don't
taking a
care
very
about feeding your people or
You s-
providing for them.
you
or
seem
really
to be
being
taking a very high moral ground for somebody who seems to be pretty hypocritical on their own rules.
How am I hypocritical?
I mean, you're talking about not shooting first and not doing all of this when we know. Does anybody else have anything to say?
Can I see like a shadow or anything like across the room from one of the pillars being cast? Like that would be like dim light.
To get you to dim light, you'd have to probably get all the way into like one of the corners along the wall, but not rather than out in like the middle pillar. So if you were to go
Can I see
into
any,
either
can I
into like
see
either
any-
any of the nooks on the sides would do it. Hold on, let me...
I just want to shadow step inside the cathedral as this is happening and get
Yeah.
out of the doorway.
Yeah, so you could get straight across to the far side. So like,
Yeah, I'm
you
not
could-
gonna
you could get like a
Do or say anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could get across to the far side, kind of like where there's that there's like the curve of like 5 of them in the far right arm.
Cool.
Like over and in amongst there, it'll be
Yeah.
shadowy.
So I'm going to reach. I'm gonna like tap. I'm gonna touch Rev on the shoulder and be like, "Hey man, I'm going in. I don't know what's gonna happen." And then I'm going to like touch the wall,
Gotcha.
and I'm going to do my new shadow step and use the darkness and just appear in the dark dim light over there.
I like how he can do that, but he can't walk over foliage.
You're talking about?
Rude.
But he can't walk
Well
over
burned.
full
I
use.
just think that
He's an urban monk.
you've put yourself on top of a very nice very nice pyramid here, and
Yeah, because they're all alive because
don't
of
see-
me. They would all be dead if it wasn't for me. Who do you think built the lightning rod that keeps everybody here safe? Huh? We're in the heart of these arcane storms. People were dying every night before we built this shit. So don't talk
So
to me
basically
about
that
not
gives-
caring for my people. You disappeared. How did you care for your people?
I think we've already established that. We're here and alive because we've taken care of each other. And we've done what we.
Not these people. Sinjeni,
These are
your actual family.
Sinjeni.
You
is
just
not my
disappeared.
family.
This guy's making a lot of sense.
Nox, shut the fuck up.
I mean, Jenny's family, right? Or Nox's family. He's and Jenny, right? You're looking after at least one.
Oh, is he now?
Sinjeni is not my family. Who
I wasn't
are
saying
you?
that in character.
What do you mean? Who am I?
Are you
Give
are you saying
give us
because
your
they
model
made me
number.
that they're my family?
I'm saying
No,
it.
he's
Um,
one of your siblings, Ro. What's your model number, Crinkle Muffin?
my designation
What's your
is
designation?
Theta.
Oh,
Which would be the
still as much
opposite
of an asshole
of
as you were
Tau.
back then.
Yeah. Of course. What, you thought I was going to become less of an asshole now that I turned into a giant raccoon?
I don't know. Maybe you could have a new lease on life.
Yeah, I'm stuck here. I literally can't leave. New lease on life, my ass.
Okay, well,
At least I don't
sorry
have
about
Sinjeni
that. And I
breathing
didn't
down my
mean to-
throat anymore. Not like they
I
used
didn't
to.
mean to disappear. It was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those sound like problems that we could help with.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm busy now. I've got a war.
But
An
why?
unnecessary war fought for
Do you
unnecessary.
have to have a war? Yeah.
Because Tao's werewolves broke the treaty!
Oh,
And
just
as he
chill.
bellows, it
Eat a donut or
echoes
something.
throughout the cathedral. And he screams, "Where are my bishops?" And you finally hear, like, footsteps stamping up, coming from behind you all, back towards the vestibule. And up come, sprinting into the room, what appear to be about a half a dozen lootlings. But they are dressed differently from most of the lootlings you've seen at this point in time. One of them's wearing like a plaid shirt and has like a little, like a pen in the pocket and khakis, and straight up has like real comfy looking sneakers on. And like as the six of them are all running up, and you're looking at this bunch of raccoons who are scrambling up into the room, flooding in behind you through the main entrance, it really just looks like Geek Squad rolled in. Like it's a bunch of IT guys that are all wearing their like, oh yeah, I've got my jeans and my flannels tucked into it with like the little, all the phones and stuff on the belt, and
Cute little glasses.
Are his
Um,
bishops-
I'm gonna
about
cast
time
web
you got
at the-
here. You always take so long. And you're casting what?
I'm going to cast web at that area to stop them from running through the door. And as I do, I'm just going to say, we don't need middle management to have the conversation.
And now you're here. Finally, we can attack. And we're going to be rolling initiative for that web.
Okay.
And we will
It
pick up.
doesn't have to be like this.
You're surrounded and outnumbered now. And you just hear as his gun just goes off, like echoing throughout the chamber.
God,
And then
what a
you see the
loser.
other gun start cackling with blue arcane lightning. And that is where we will pick up next time on the Arcane Apocalypse. See you next time, folks!